Hey everyone, Andrew with the ReVision case in Tennessee. Today I wanted to talk with you about disinfecting or sanitizing the contact lens case. Of course, optometrists, when it comes to the plastic contact lens cases, recommend getting a new case every 3 months. Because of that, I recommend the same exact schedule with cleaning the stainless ReVision case. So today I'm going to go over some of the steps to sanitize and disinfect your case and get it ready to continue use. The first step in cleaning the ReVision case is going to be to remove the O-rings. So you just pop those out. You can use a pick to pull them out, or you may be able to just pull them out like I just did. Next, we're going to go ahead and take the contact lens case and put all the components into a dish. I use just a Pyrex dish, and we're going to use a isopropyl rubbing alcohol mixture and sanitize everything. So we'll go ahead and pour the rubbing alcohol into and on in the lens wells. You can include it in the O-rings. Okay, we got the rubbing alcohol in the dish, in the contact lens wells, and the caps. And the O-rings are in the rubbing alcohol as well. And what I like to do to clean the case starting out is to use just Q-tips and clean the ridges inside the contact lens well case and also the caps. So there's an item called biofilm that happens over time that needs a little bit of scrubbing to remove. So I don't think this case has biofilm per se. Just sort of take my time and clean all the grooves with the Q-tip. And don't worry about any cotton fibers from the Q-tip. So those will be taken care of and removed in a later step. So just make sure it's nice and scrubbed, all the little intricate portions of it. This is the time to put a little pressure and just take your time. Next, after all of the inner parts of the case are scrubbed with a Q-tip and rubbing alcohol, the next step, I'm going to go ahead and rinse off the rubbing alcohol just with tap water. And then we're going to move to the next step, which is actually boiling the case to completely disinfect and sanitize the case. So you can do that a number of different ways. I'll show you how I do that in just a second. Okay, I just moved over the parts. I rinsed them off with tap water. The O-ring, I do not boil that in the water itself, so I just use the rubbing alcohol to disinfect that. So I'm keeping that in the rubbing alcohol mixture, and the actual case, we will go ahead and start boiling it. Also note, this is completely covered in water, so some of the water will evaporate over time, but I want the whole case to be covered in water for sanitizing. Okay, I went ahead and put the contact lens case in the water, in the saucer dish with water, and I just put it on the high setting to start the boil. So once it comes to a rolling boil, I will put it, I'll move this temperature to low and make sure that it continues to boil. And some of the papers that I read said that 15 minutes is sufficient for sanitizing, but just to be safe, I make it 20 minutes. So I'm gonna wait for this to start to boil, and then I'll put a timer on for 20 minutes. All right, so now the water is at a nice rolling boil. So now what I'll do is take it from high heat down to low, and then I'll go ahead and put my timer on for 20 minutes. It's been just about 20 minutes on the rolling boil for the contact case and the caps. If you're at home and you are just disinfecting and sanitizing the case, then after the 20 minutes, then you are absolutely done. Usually I go ahead and use some tongs, pull out the contact lens case and caps, and let it air dry just on a paper towel. Of course, before you put your contacts in the case, use your standard saline solution and rinse the case to make sure there's no other debris or anything like that in the case. The added step that I do is to use a sterilizing machine. So this specific machine I purchased on Amazon. It's the CH360T, and it states that it will sanitize, sterilize stainless steel instruments when used for at least 15 minutes. But I keep my items in here for a full hour. So that is my last step to sanitizing and sterilizing the contact lens case, the ReVision stainless steel contact lens case. I'm so glad I got to talk with you and walk you through the sanitizing, sterilizing of the ReVision contact case. Hopefully it lasts you a lifetime of great use. But remember, things do require sanitizing and disinfecting. So make sure you keep up on it. I recommend every 3 months.